And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott up here in the booth, and the talk about this game, Brock, is centered, not surprisingly, on a couple of quarterbacks who came through the draft the same year, and now in their second seasons here in the NFL.
And it doesn't matter if it's year 2, year 5, year 10, or Tom Brady, you know, like...
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway from Soldier Field. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to.
Let's go now.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
That's good. Let's go.
Williams on the play action. Has the connection to Adunze. He's contained at the line for no gain. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. So before 3rd down, whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in.
Go! Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Williams from the gun. Scott reels it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down throw by Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Williams. That throw finds Komet. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has his man, it's Adunze. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Pass caught by Adunze. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 17. Komet brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. He's on the move. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Going the other way. Lions have it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but their 1st time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the 1st time on offense. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Let's go.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. And off to Gibbs from the gun. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Now Daniels off the play action. Searches from the pocket. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll come up for... Again, Daniels to the air. Escapes the pocket. And in for the Detroit touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled by Jack Campbell. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Williams will look to throw. Able to find Peoples-Jones here. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. A give right side for Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal. He's got it inside the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Let's go.
Daniels on first down. St. Brown there to bring it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Daniels back to throw. He's got it! Touchdown, Detroit! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Tony now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Bears about set for their next possession. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Here we go, 2nd and 9. On target to his man, Tony. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Williams to throw on first. He just throws this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He gets this one to Peoples-Jones. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So before this is punted away, officials stepping in. Looks like a timeout was called by the receiving team. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Lions gonna go on offense here late in the half. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now, Daniels. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. He lofts it deep left. They connect on the deep shot. And in for the Detroit touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Bears nothing.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Tony now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number one. That brings us to the break, and it's the visiting Lions holding an early advantage. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And in the second quarter, it is the Eagles who are out in front. Jalen Hurts has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we'll head west to check on the other team in the Keystone State, the Pittsburgh Steelers. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. Cedric Tillman, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, check on the Patriots. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Patriots trying to hold on and claim victory. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Now following the play, pretty quick stoppage. This is going to be for an injury. And, oh boy. Sam Laporta, the one in some pain, he's being checked on. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the Lions the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, it's Gibbs. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Tight end in motion left. Second and 10 now. Forced out to his right. That's complete to St. Brown outright. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. Third and short, Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. To throw, Daniels. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Gibbs now from the gun. And defenders are there to get him at the line. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Daniels. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams set to pass. Has the connection to Adunze. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Back at his 48-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Komet brings it in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Looks like the Lions going with a dime set here. Third down.
And 5.
Working from the gun, Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Working the sideline, that's Odunze. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. This one is taken in by Tony. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
One in behind center with Swift. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the fourth at a... Second and 6 coming up here. Going run again with Swift. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Chased out to his right. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Short of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Here we go. Brings up 2nd and
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Romadunze touchdown! All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Again, it's Gibbs. Again, he hits the 2nd level. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Another one for Gibbs. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. It's Gibbs on the carry. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Lions nearing their second win in the campaign. Third down, 1 yard to go. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Gibbs goes up and over for the touchdown. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Tony now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Throwing the out route complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. On the move, headed right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Try to set this up quick. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now Williams. He's on the move. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the Lions get the win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Chicago.